I'd like to offer you a personalized tarot reading right now. So if you're looking for a message from GUS, God, Universe, or Spirit, let's do a breathing exercise so that we can close our minds to what's going on in the outside world and invite in whatever message the tarot has for us. So let's breathe in. And breathe out. So now it's time to ask the tarot our question. Now, what I'm realizing about people who have been doing these readings with me in the past is that they're not being specific enough. And I want you to be specific. How can I make my next whatever money? It's not even just that. It's just more like, what is my next step? What should I be paying attention to? How can I pay attention to? How can I attract? And just start small. Don't ask a when question. When is asking the universe to provide something for us without us giving something back to the universe. If we ask how or what questions, we are actually enhancing our human experience and working with the universe instead of just waiting and sitting around for something to happen. If you do want to put your question in the comments, you are more than welcome to. And if you would like a little bit of extra help in decoding whatever the message is from the tarot, you are, I am more than willing to help. Now we did have a jumper, so I'm gonna go grab that really fast. Okay, so you've got a lot on your mind, and I'm going to invite you to take a little bit of a pause and think about your strategy. So we have the Four of Swords. This was the jumper card, so this was the one that obviously needed to say something. I'm not sure if it was reversed or not, but we're gonna stick to it being upright. The Four of Swords is about a mental rest. Fours are about stability. Now, if you look at this, you've got 3 swords here, and then 1 sword on the coffin. Now, what traditionally this could mean, again, a mental rest, but it's a lot of like, when people go into the afterlife, sometimes they are giving items that they can use in their afterlife. So the thought behind this was that when somebody is resting, they can actually have a weapon in order to protect themselves. So that's just something to think about. That's more of what I'm getting from this card right now. If you do want to go a little bit more into the setting, you could, funeral, something like that. But there's a rest going on. It's time for a rest. Time to maybe even reflect on the past a little bit before you move on to the future. Then we have the Seven of Swords. Oh, I'm going to go back to this really fast. This is the TV series tarot deck, and I am not sure what this would be. Maybe 6 Feet Under, only because 6 Feet Under, but I don't know what other show this could be. Now we'll go into the Seven of Swords. Again, I don't know why this card keeps coming up. It looks like Warehouse 13 to me. It's come up like 2 or 3 times. But so the Seven of Swords, people usually like to think of it as being sneaky. Someone's being sneaky, someone's lying, someone's cheating. But while some of that could be true, I sometimes like to look at it the opposite direction of the person who is lying and cheating and doing whatever they're doing is probably because they're taking advantage of a situation before you had the opportunity to. So I just kind of feel like imploring you to take a mental rest and plan what your next move is with whatever question that you've asked. Take time with it. Don't rush it. I think that there needs to be a little bit more of a thought process into what you've asked the tarot today. To rewind a little bit, swords is associated with the element of air. Air is associated with our thoughts and our communication. So that's just some more information about what the cards mean. I'm gonna leave it there. I think it's mostly clear to me, and I would like to know what you got. I think that would be kind of interesting, actually. If you are one of the people who likes to give energy back to your tarot reader, I have 6 ways that you can give energy back to me. And it is like, follow, favorite, comment, and repost. That's 5, I think, if I did that correctly. And the last one, I'd love to get $5 if you have the ability to do so. I'm trying to build my following in order to do that and to create more of an energetic exchange kind of a thing that way. With that, let's do a breathing exercise to close out, and then we can kind of close out this message and then go off into our real lives. So breathe in. And breathe out. Thank you very much for spending your morning with me.